Have you ever been at like a restaurant or at the grocery store or just anywhere where you see like an older person and they're just like giving you those old person staring eyes like you're the problem with society now? I feel like that was too specific. Anyways, I was at work today and this lady came up to me. She was an older lady. She asked for 3 pieces of meat, gave it to her perfectly, and she didn't say thank you right away. She was just inspecting it. She's like, she came up real close. She was like, very good job. Thank you so much. And before she even got there, she was giving me like looks, and I was just kind of like, you know, like smiling at her, cause I don't know if it's just me, but when you smile at an old person when they're giving you the dirty look or the side eye, you kind of the smile is implying like, yeah, I'm one of the good ones. I'm not a rotten kid. I don't listen to heavy metal and have a mohawk. Or I don't know what. I don't even know where those two came from. Apparently, those are associated with bad teenagers, in my opinion. I have no idea. And she just like gave me this nice look, like, "You have a good day." You remember that? Oh, this is gonna be a really weird reference. Do you remember in Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood, and he saved the Asian girl from the black guys that were harassing her, and he was like walking away, and he's like, "You have a good day now." Oh yeah. And it was kind of like that. Obviously she didn't talk like a rusty old Clint Eastwood, but she was like, "You have a good day now." Like she was so serious about it. I was scared. I was like, I better have a good day now. I don't know what's gonna happen. So if you guys don't know, I live in like a decently small town. So sometimes we have tourists come in, and this girl came into my store and she was looking for a specific feta cheese. Now we have, I'm not even kidding, 300 different types of cheese. 300 types of cheese. I didn't even know I only know like 10, all right? I could probably name 10 types of cheese, not freaking 300, are you kidding me? So this lady comes in from the city, probably Toronto, I'm guessing, because that's the closest big city to me, I would say. And she was so pissed, she was looking for this specific feta cheese, for the specific recipe for the people that are coming over, it doesn't even matter. She came up, she's like, "Oh, do you know where this feta cheese is?" I was like, I looked around for her, I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't think we have it." And she's like, "Ugh." And already, as soon as you give out that like that huge sigh of disgust, like you just ate broccoli as a 3-year-old, you know, for the first time or something like that. And I was like, oh, here we go. She's like, "Why can't your store have anything I want? You asked for 1 piece of cheese. And now we don't have anything? What are you saying, woman?" I was like, "Ma'am, you know, we have like 15 different types of feta cheese, you know." And I was trying to be really nice, but at this point I was like, I just want to walk away from you, crazy lady. I was like, "You know, we have all these different types of feta cheese. Would you like these?" I was like, ugh. I don't know if you can see me, but I have my hands on my hips. She's like, ugh. Those ones are gross. She was being so stern. I was like, what? I don't understand. I'm generally a happy person, and even if you ask my friends, like I know I try to hype up stories on camera, I guess, but I am generally a happy person. Like life is beautiful, as my first year business communications, I don't even know. We learned about Excel in this course, and this guy, I'm going so sidetracked here. But this guy was from Africa, and he came up, Southern Africa, I believe, and he came up from this humble upbringing. He came over to Canada and became a university professor. And every day he came in, and he was just like super happy, and I never really got that until I talked to him, and this is getting really sidetracked. And I really talked to him. He's like, "I'm just so happy, and I've had so many advantages or disadvantages in my life, and so many great opportunities have just came my way," and he is grateful. That's what he told me. He was very grateful, and I never understood that until like really thinking about it, and then it just kind of changed my whole outlook on life. And it's just, this is getting way too serious. What the hell happened? Anyways, yeah, it just changed my whole outlook on life, and I'm just a generally happy person now. So. And I just love making videos, and that's where I can show my personality a little bit more. But yeah, this girl was insane. End of the story. This took a weird turn. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I got a little sidetracked there, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed my little emotional spiel there about life and happiness. But yeah, again, hope you guys enjoyed. I love making these work story videos because they make going to work a little bit more enjoyable. And I remember, like, this again, I'll just talk for just a little minute. I remember starting my job as soon as I moved to my small town, like 3 or 4 years ago. And I remember every day something used to happen at my old job. And I would feel bad if I didn't tell somebody about it because the story would technically die. And I think that's a really interesting concept with YouTube now, is you can kind of preserve your thoughts, ideas, and stories within a short video. And that's what another reason why I really wanted to start YouTube is just every day I used to have a story, and when I didn't have a car, I would tell my mom on the 5-minute trip or whatever it was on her way home. So I'm really glad I can share my personality through YouTube. So that's it for this video. Thanks again for watching. Also, feta cheese girl, I was frantically, your store has everything. Also, feta cheese girl, well, I'm from the city, why, oh gosh.